1806 we set sail from the cold Bay of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for that great city hall in New York. We'd an elegant craft, we were rigged for an aft, and how the trade winds drove her. She 23 masts, and she stood several blasts, and we called her the Irish Rover. There was from the banks of the Lee, there was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was young Mick McGurk, who was scared stiff for work, and a chap from Westmeath named Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, who was drunk as a rule, and Fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And young Mick McKennitt from the banks of the Bann was the skipper of the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best Sligo rag. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million bales of old Nanny Goat's tail. We had 4 million barrels of bone. 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, and 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million sides of a blind horse's hides in the hold of the Irish Rover. Well, we sailed 7 years till the measles broke out and the ship lost her way in the fog. Then the whole of the crew was reduced down to 2, was myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh what a shock, and nearly tumbled over. She turned 9 times around, and that poor old dog was drowned. Now I'm the last of the Irish Rover.
Oh, my name is Macnamara, I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings, and at every fancy ball. And when we play at funerals, we play the march from Saul. Oh, the drums go bang, the cymbals clang, and the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon, while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee toodles the flute, and the music is something grand. A credit to our island is Macnamara's band. Right now we are rehearsing for a very swell affair. The annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When General Grant to Ireland came, he took me by the hand. He says, I never saw the likes of Macnamara's band. Oh, the drums go bang and the cymbals clang, the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon, while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee toodles the flute, and the music is something grand. A credit to our island is Macnamara's band.
In a neat little town they call Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And as many's the hours sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till it sad misfortune came over me, which caused me to stray from Milan, far away from my friends and relation, betrayed by the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a walk down Broadway, meaning not long for to stay, when who should I meet but this pretty fair maid come a-traipsing along the highway. She was both fair and handsome, her neck it was just like a swan, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulders, tied up with a black velvet band. I took a walk with this pretty fair maid, and a gentleman passing us by. Well, I knew that she meant the ruin of him by the look in her roguish black eye. A gold watch she took from his pocket and placed it right into me hand, and the very next thing that I said was, "Bad cess to the black velvet band." Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Before the judge and the jury, next morning I had to appear, and the judge, he says to me, "Young man, your case it is proven quite clear. You'll get 7 years penal servitude to be spent off in Van Diemen's land, far away from your friends and relation, betrayed by the black velvet band." Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land, and her hair it hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the leaves are falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadows, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be sunshine or in shadows. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. But when you come and all the flowers are dying and I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those soft you tread above me, and o'er my grave will warmer, sweeter be. Then you will bend and tell me that you love me, and I shall sleep in peace until you come to me.
Tim Finnegan lived in Watkins Street, a gentle Irishman, very odd. He'd a beautiful brogue so rich and sweet, to rise in the world he carried a hod. See, Tim had a sort of a tippling way. With the love of the liquor, poor Tim was born. To help him with his work each day, he'd drop on the crather every morn. Whack from a dart on dance to his heart, to help the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake. One morning Tim was very full, his head felt heavy which made him shake. He fell from the ladder and broke his skull. They carried him off, his corpse to wake. They wrapped him up in a nice clean sheet and laid him out upon the bed, with a gallon of whiskey at his head and a barrel of porter at his feet. Whack from a dart on death to hard to help the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake. Well, his friends assembled at the wake, and Mrs. Finnegan called for lunch. First she brought out tea and cakes, then pints, tobacco, and a whiskey punch. Then Biddy O'Brien began to cry. Such a nice clean corpse did you ever see? Tim Averine, why did you die? Now shut your gob, said Paddy McGee. Whack from a dart on Tennessee, Bert to out the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake. Then Maggie O'Connor took up the job. Oh, Biddy, she says you're wrong, I'm sure. Then he gave her a belt and a gob and left her sprawling on the floor. Then the war did soon engage. 'Twas woman to woman and man to man. Shillelagh law was all the rage, and row and ruction soon began. Whack from it out, now dance to your partner, welt the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake. Then Mickey Maloney ducked his head when a noggin of whiskey flew at him. It missed and landed on the bed. The whiskey scattered over Tim. By God, he revives, see how he rises. Timothy's rising from the bed, crying while the world around like blazes, thunder and blazing, and Nick was dead. Whack from an hour, now dance to your partner, up the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake. Whack from an hour, now dance to your partner, up the floor, your trotters shake. Wasn't it the truth? I tell you, lots of fun in Finnegan's wake.
Now Clancy was a peaceful man, if you know what I mean. The cops picked up the pieces after Clancy left the scene. He never looked for trouble, that's a fact you can assume. But nevertheless, when trouble would press, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. O'Leary was a fighting man, they all knew he was tough. He strutted around the neighbourhood, just shooting off his guff. He picked a fight with Clancy, then and there he sealed his doom. Before he could shout, "O'Leary, look out!" Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. Now Clancy left the barber shop with tonic on his hair. He walked into the pool room and he met O'Reilly there. O'Reilly said, "For goodness sakes, now do I smell perfume?" Before you could stack your cue in the rack, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. Rooney walked into the bar and ordered up a round. He left his drink to telephone and Clancy drank it down. Mulrooney said, "Who drunk me drink? I'll lay him in his tomb." Before he could pat the top of your hat, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. O'Houlihan delivered ice to Mrs. Clancy's flat. He'd always linger for a while to talk of this and that. One day he kissed her just as Clancy walked into the room. Before he could say the time of the day, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. The neighbours all turned out for Kate O'Grade his wedding night. McDougal said, "Let's have some fun, I think I'll start a fight." He wrecked the hall, then kissed the bride and pulverized the groom. Then quick as a wink, before you could think, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom. Oh, that Clancy, oh, that Clancy. Whenever they got his Irish up, Clancy lured the boom, 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 boom. Sure, 'twas the most beautiful sight you ever did see when Clancy lured the boom.
Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing her glory and sound her fame. Raise her golden blue and cheer with voices true. Rah-rah for Notre Dame. We will fight in every game, strong of heart and true to her name. We will never forget her and we'll cheer her ever loyal to Notre Dame. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the valley cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, oh, Notre Dame will win over all. While her loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Rally, sons of Notre Dame, sing her glory and sound her fame. Raise her golden blue and cheer with voices true. Rah-rah for Notre Dame. We will fight in every game, strong of heart and true to her name. We will never forget her and we'll cheer her ever loyal to Notre Dame. Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes cheering her name. Send the valley cheer on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. What though the odds be great or small, oh, Notre Dame will win over all. While her loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Woke me up this morning and I heard a joyful song from the throats of happy Irishmen, 100,000 strong. Sure it was the Hibernian Brigade, winding up for the sound of big parade. So I takes me Sunday bonnet and the flag I love so well, and I bought myself a shamrock just to wear in my lapel. Don't you know that today's March 17? It's a day for the wearing of the green. It's a great day for the Irish. It's a great day for fair. The sidewalks of New York are thick with blimey. For sure you think New York was old Killarney. It's a great day for the shamrock, for the flags in full hooray. With feelings so inspiring, sure, because for all the Irish, it's a great, great day. Begosh, there's not a cop to stop the raiding. Begod, all the cops are out parading. It's a great day for the shamrock, for the flag in full array. For feeling so inspiring, sure, because for all the Irish, it's a great, great day.
Well, I've been the Wild Rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. Now I'm returning with golden great store. Sure I never will play the Wild Rover no more, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. Went into an alehouse I used to frequent. I told the landlady me money was spent. I asked her for credit, she answered me nay. Such a custom as yours I can get any day, and it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. Reached into my pocket for a sovereign bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says I have whiskey and wines of the best, and the words that I spoke were surely in jest. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. It's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. I'll go back to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. Well, if they caress me as oft times before, sure I never play the Wild Rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never, no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the Wild Rover, no, never.
ago when the earth was green, there was more kinds of animals than you'd ever seen. They'd run around free when the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. Now God sees some sinning, and it gave him pain, and he says, stand back, I'm going to make it rain. He says, hey, Brother Noah, I tell you what to do. Build me a floating zoo, and take some of them green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, don't you forget my unicorn. Oh, Noah was there to answer the call. He finished up making the ark just as the rain started falling. He marched in the animals 2 by 2, and he called out as they went through, hey Lord, I got you green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but Lord, I'm so forlorn, I just can't see no unicorn. Then Noah looked out through the driving rain. Them unicorns were hiding, playing Sally games, kicking and splashing while the rain was pouring. Oh, them Sally unicorns. There was green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees. Noah cried, close the door, 'cause the rain is pouring, and we just can't wait for no unicorns. The ark started moving, it drifted with the tide. Them unicorns looked up from their rocks and they cried, and the waters came down and sort of floated them away. And that's why you've never seen a unicorn to this very day. You'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, some humpty-back camels and some chimpanzees, some cats and rats and elephants, but as sure as you're born, you're never gonna see no unicorn.
Oh, 50 years ago, me father left old Aaron Shaw. He landed here, shillelagh in hand, and a divil a penny more. He got a job, then got a wife, and then a family. And when he died, he left his old shillelagh stick with me. Sure, it's the same old shillelagh me father brought from Ireland, and the divil a man was prouder than he when he walked with it in his hand. He led the band on Paddy's Day and twirled it round his mitt, and divil if we'd laugh at it, poor Dad would have a fit. Sure, with the same old shillelagh me father could lick a dozen men. As fast as they get up big or he'd knock 'em down again. And many's the time he used it on me to make me understand. The same old shillelagh me father brought from Ireland. Oh, I'm going on the police force, it's the only thing to do. Instead of having one nightstick, begorra I'll have 2. If there's a fight, I'll be alright, there's no one bothers me, because I'll have the old shillelagh me father gave to me. Sure, it's the same old shillelagh me father brought from Ireland, and the divil a man was prouder than he when he walked with it in his hand. He led the band on Paddy's Day and twirled it round his mitt, and divil if we'd laugh at it, poor Dad would have a fit. Sure, with the same old shillelagh me father could lick a dozen men. As fast as they'd get up big or he'd knock 'em down again. And many's the time he used it on me to make me understand. The same old shillelagh me father brought from Ireland.
It's like only yesterday I sailed from out of Cork. A wanderer from Erin's Isle, I landed in New York. There wasn't a soul to greet me there, a stranger on the shore. But Irish luck was with me here and riches came galore. So now I'm going back again to dear old Erin's Isle. My friends will meet me on the pier and greet me with a smile. Their faces sure I've almost forgot, I've been so long away. But me mother will introduce them all, and this to me she'll say, shake hands with your Uncle Mike, me boy, and here's your sister Kate. And here's the girl you used to swing down by the garden gate. Shake hands with all of the neighbours and kiss the colleens all. You're as welcome as the flowers in May to dear old Donegal. There came Brannigan, Flanagan, Milligan, Gilligan, Duffy, McGuffey, Malachi, Malone, Rafferty, Lafferty, Donnelly, Connolly, Dooley, O'Hooley, Muldowney, Malone, Ryan, O'Brien, Herlanahan, Flanahan, Fagan, O'Hagan, O'Houlihan, Flynn, Shanahan, Manahan, Fogarty, Hogarty, Kelly, O'Kelly, McGuinness, McGinn. Shake hands with your Uncle Mike, me boy, and here's your sister Kate. And there's the girl you used to swing down by the garden gate. Shake hands with all of the neighbours and kiss the colleens all. And we'll live content in pain or rent in dear old Donegal. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they'd steal your heart away. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure it's like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away.
tumble down.